Good morning, CrossPurpose family. I am speaking to you from our headquarters here in Northeast Denver. I want to give you a brief update on how we're responding to the coronavirus pandemic here in our neighborhood, our city, and our nation. And this video is for our entire CrossPurpose family, just to give an update from where we're at and how we're thinking. So anyway, thanks for being part of our family. I wish we could be more face-to-face. That's kind of our modus operandi, but we're not afforded that luxury due to the restrictions that are in place. So first I want to say, our mission is to abolish all forms of poverty through career and community development. And, the mission is bigger than any of us and is bigger than a virus. So we are continuing our mission because it's actually vital and crucial to our families and our neighbors that we continue doing the mission. When I think of our core values, I think one of our core values is that we're all in, and I believe that we have a staff here that is completely committed to the success and health of our neighbors. And we also talk about expensive love, and that we are going to love each other the expensive way, even when the results aren't going to be the way we would have desired, or it's going to take longer. But expensive love demands that we respond with that kind of love. And then we also talk about the relational we, the fact that we are a family here. And so family doesn't move apart just because a crisis hits. We actually try to lean in and try to keep those bonds together. So our family currently right now, we have 32 staff, 88 current leaders in our program, and about 30 allies. And then we have 323 alumni who have graduated from the program, as well as 259 ally alum, and we have about 800 donors that make up our wider CrossPurpose family. So I wanted you to know, from our standpoint, our focus has been, first of all, the safety of our staff, our leaders, and our broader community who enter our space. And so, as you know, this changes every day, but here in the building, we're in a very limited operation, which is a handful of people that are here. Obviously, if we enter into another phase, we'll be shutting it down, and we have a plan in place for that. I think secondly, we want to serve our existing leaders. There's 88 of them that we've made a commitment to, and we're going to make good on our commitment. Things might look different in the job market, but by and large, we're going to continue walking with them no matter how long it takes. Then we also wanted to reach out to our alumni family to see how it's affecting them. And we've also been just trying to keep our staff in communication here over the last 10 days, as this thing has constantly changed. Most of our staff is now working remotely. And then as an executive team, we are developing, alongside our board, a short-term and long-term plan for the new world of coronavirus 2020. Our executive team is meeting every single day, and we are we have basically 4 items on our agenda: the day-to-day, a 30-day plan, the 90-day plan, and the rest of the year plan. And we're just kind of walking through those regularly. When it comes to the program, I want you to know we've already implemented the following steps. That the 88 leaders who are in skill training, we're committed to seeing them through. We know the employment environment is going to be rough, but we are going to work at making sure they can find jobs. And it's going to be increasingly hard, especially coming out of the back end of this. Our alumni are going through a different level of hell. We sent out a survey, and 41 of them responded to the survey. 3 of them have already lost jobs. 8 have had a reduction of hours, and 9 are uncertain about the future of their jobs. So roughly, if you think of that, 50% of the survey respondents are struggling in their employment. So 50% of our alumni that we've worked now for 7 years to help get to self-sufficiency, we are keeping tabs on that, and we are dedicated to try to help them at this time. Thank God we got an alumni department going here in the last 6 to 8 months, and Karen Genzig's done a phenomenal job of keeping in touch with our alum, and we actually want to help them through this. Once you're part of the CrossPurpose family, there's a level of relationship and commitment that we want to keep having with you. For our staff, we've moved our staff primarily off-site. We have also implemented a hiring freeze, and we are not rehiring. If someone were to leave our staff, we won't be rehiring for those positions. I just want to say our staff has been phenomenal at this time and willing to do whatever is possible to help make this work. When it comes to the building, I mentioned we have the doors open. I don't know how much longer that will last. We have strict hand washing policies, social distancing. We have disinfected the entire building. and shut off about half the building to any human traffic. And then we have a facility shutdown plan in place that in case we have to shut it down, that we'll move completely remote. Regarding our finances, I know many of you have asked and are concerned about that. I think overall we're in a healthy position as an organization for a short-term situation here, if we're to be short-term, which we all, I think, hope it is. But we are making decisions as though it's a long-term situation. So we immediately implemented a 10% budget cut for our 2020 budget. We are also then working on another 10% and then another 30% budget cut. So worst case scenario, a 50% budget cut, and we're putting those down on paper right now. We've moved to a pre-approval on all expenditures. We've canceled and reduced several of our contracts. And so we are trying to be fiscally responsible and make hard decisions sooner rather than later. To our funder family, you guys have been a great family of partners. I've already talked with several of you. And obviously we wouldn't be in this healthy position if you had not contributed over the last several years to really fortifying this great nonprofit. As I've talked with many of you, I know many of you are trying to manage your own lives and your businesses as you have all these complications that are coming, and we want you to know that we're with you and we pray for you. We trust you to be able to weather the storm. I'll be reaching out to several of you over the next couple weeks and having conversations, and we do know that the world of fundraising has changed, and our needs are still here, so we do, if you want to help now, you can obviously donate over the CrossPurpose website. We are sending a link out to all of our donors as well, as we have a foundation that is agreeing to match every single dollar we raise from now to the end of the month up to $1,000 per person. If you'd like to help with immediate needs in our neighborhood, our partner church, Providence Bible Church, has put together an effort with 6 other churches in the community, and we're responding to immediate needs as they come up. So a grandmother needs medications, we go buy them for her and bring them over to her house. We have about 70 volunteers so far. About $10,000 has been donated to the effort. If you want to volunteer, you can as well. The website is lovenortheastdenver.com, and that's where all of the information is, and you can help with the immediate needs. So I want you to know too that we're also looking to the future as a leadership team. We actually believe in all difficulties there's opportunity, and so we're looking at what is the need going to be when you come out the back side of this? What is the need going to be during the crisis? And so we actually believe that the services of our nonprofit are going to increase substantially as far as what the needs will be in the community with a high unemployment rate. And so we are looking at those employers that might be positively affected, maybe in the health sector, transportation sector, and how can we get a skilled workforce ready to go for our neighborhood and our city and for its economic health after we come out of this. So we are meeting on that on a regular basis, but right now we are tightening our belt extremely. We're going to continue to deliver the services to the people that we made a commitment to. We want to survive the downturn and come out stronger and ready to meet the demand when we all come out of this as a city. And we want to see a flourishing city here in Denver. That's been our goal. So thanks for walking with us, being our partners, and you can always reach out to us if you have any questions. Thank you.